All right, guys, a very quick one here. So let's see what price has done the past few weeks. So the beginning of this month, earlier the first week of this month, I analyzed. I wanted to see this price come down to this other block here, down to the fair value gap here, which we've seen it come down to that. And we also have a weekly order block here, which I'm not considering that um that much. So let's see what we have on the daily. I'm still looking at it giving some reaction to push up to this buy side liquidity, but if it does pushes down here to this, we have a sell side liquidity resting here if it pushes down there. But we are still keeping eyes on this. So let's see what we have in the daily time frame. Okay, if you've watched the previous analysis video we did, like the review, we I marked out this pay value gap here. I wanted to see it use this and support price to go down to this fair value gap. Weekly, we have the daily fair value gap here, weekly fair value gap, and also a weekly order block here. So I want to see price use this and drop down to this place here, to this weekly fair value gap. Remember this purple shaded rectangle, that's the weekly fair value gap. So I want to see it come down to that place, which it has delivered perfectly. But what I did not really like about price was how it was moving to and fro in this daily fair value gap here. That was what I did not really like about it. I want to see it come with speed, displace with speed. I don't want to see it stay in a longer, I don't want to see it stay too long in this spot here. But it is what it is. We cannot control price, but we can control the level of money we risk. Okay. So we have seen how it has used this fair value gap as we discussed in previous video, and it dropped down to our daily fair value gap here. So uh, so now we have a new daily fair value gap, which I'm also keeping an eye on. Daily fair value gap there. We can also classify this green candlestick here as a daily order block. Looking at that area there, yeah, daily order block, bearish order block, right? So we are looking at that as a bearish order block, and it has this daily fair value gap in there. So let's see if it will give us some willingness, then we probably react here and drop. But the order flow is still looking pretty bearish. So let's see if it comes here to this um kind of a little bit closer to this daily order block, then uses it to drop down maybe to this sell side here we are having here. But until we take out this high, I'm not bullish on this pay. Until we take out this high here, let me mark it out. Until we take out this high, I'm still bearish. I'm still bearish on that until we take out. I'm still watching it. If it's going to displace quickly using this bullish weekly fair value gap, if it's going to use it with speed, I want to see speed, and that's more like expansion. I want to see an expansion to the upside, then I'm willing to take this for a buy to the buy side liquidity resting on both here. But for now, I'm still pretty bearish on this because here we have a, a daily fair value gap that might likely use it to support sell side liquidity. So price drawing for sell side liquidity and a weekly fair value gap resting here. So let me just go down to the 1 hour now. Let's see what we have. This 1 hour now to the market open is kind of very complicated for now, but let's see what happened. previous this past week here so that we can get a little bit of insight from it. So here, price took out an high here. This a daily fair value gap. This red shaded area, the daily fair value gap, and we have a fair value gap here after this sharp move that has taken out this low. See, it has taken out this high here. This is more like a buy side liquidity taken here. Let me mark it out for you. You see, it's more like a buy side liquidity that it has taken those two. So once it takes that out, you see how it displays very quickly lower. And so we have a breaker here. So this is a breaker. This is a breaker block. And you see how that breaker block also has a fair value gap here. If I try to mark everything out to make this chart kind of get it sharp, but let me just try as much as possible to keep it clean. They have a fair value gap here. So that's a fair value gap. So you see how it came into that, then drop, target sell side liquidity. But the best target would have been you targeting this daily fair value gap low. So this is how your um your stock should have been above this high, above this high here. And your target would have been the low of that weekly fair value gap we pointed out earlier. Okay, so that's it. That's about how many pips here? Let's see. Mm, Almost about 40 pips. 40 pips. So that's it, guys. So we are still watching to see how price will use this weekly level. I took a sell here. I think I still have that. I'm still watching how price will use our um, daily key levels we've plotted out. Let's see what we'll have the coming week. And so let's check the XY. So for DXY, we have this daily fair value gap here and also a volume imbalance. I've drawn this fair value gap to cover that. So we've seen that price is coming here and there's also a buy side liquidity resting above here. The way the behavior, this behavior DXY is giving us is showing very clear bullish order flow. And you can see that the market structure here is still bullish. So I would love to see I would love to see EU, that's Euro USD, continue pushing lower because the market structure or order flow is still showing very, very bullish. It's still showing very, very bullish. I would want to see this, respect this, and continue pushing higher. Respect this fair value gap here and continue pushing higher to that buy side liquidity. Want to see it there, or buy side. So I'm still favoring Euro USD continue going down. See this equal highs here, equal highs. So price will likely drop to that. So I'm still favoring EU to drop down to the sell side liquidity. So let's watch that the coming week. See how this plays out. So have a lovely trading week.